A fat tire folding e-trike you've got to see. Stick around. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry. I've got a folding fat tire e-trike you've got to see. Now, before I get into it, hit that subscribe button below. Stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we're doing, and of course, new product releases. All right, right here we've got the Easy Transit 750 watt fat tire folding e-trike, and it's linked in the description if you want to check it out. Now, really cool thing about this is it's a folding e-trike, but it's got 4-inch wide by 16-inch wide tires. Honestly, there's nothing else on the market with this tire size. It's really cool because you get a 4-inch wide tire, which is even more stable than the commonly found tire out there, which is either 3 inches or 2 inches, but there's a lot of 3-inch wide tires. And also though, these are 16-inch diameter, so a little bit shorter than the typical 20-inch by 3-inch. So we're trying to bring it a little lower to the ground so you have a nice step over height still, but also adds stability. And in addition to that, it folds. So you can fold the handlebars down right here, like so, and you can easily fold your frame in half as well. And again, that makes it great for transporting and storage. If you have to keep it in an RV, on a trip, you name it, like so. Now, it comes with a front and a rear basket as well. So you can either put the front basket on or not, or put the rear basket on or not. You don't have to. Totally up to you. And now to put it back together, you just pull your quick release up right here. Oops. And you put it through and lock it down. And you're all folded back up again and ready to ride. So, 750 watt rear mounted motor, 13 amp hour battery. So you're gonna go top speeds of up to 16 miles an hour, and you're gonna get a range of up to 50 miles depending on how you use the electricity. If you're in a higher level of assistance, level 5, you get less range if you use the throttle a lot. So this also comes with a throttle that you can press and not pedal at all. If you use the throttle a lot, you'll drain the battery quicker than if you're using a lower level of assistance. So something to think about. You also have 7 gears on this trike. So gears are found on most bicycles. They don't correlate to the electronic levels of assistance, but they work together. So typically when you're in a higher level of assistance, you want to be in a higher gear to ensure you find a good cadence between the pedaling and the assistance you're getting. Now you've got a front and rear integrated lights. Like I said, you've got the baskets. You have a nice lid on the back here as well. So that's another thing too with having a compact e-trike like this. You got plenty of storage to bring things with you. And I know that's important for a lot of riders. So if you want to transport it, but you still want the storage, you've got that here as well. You have a front suspension fork to make for a nice, comfortable ride on some bumpy terrain, which we're going to take you on a ride here in just a second to show you how it performs. You've got mechanical disc brakes in the front and rear. They stop really nicely. You've also got this seat with a backrest. So it's a nice, comfortable, compact, easy to turn, easy to steer ride. It's a lot of fun. I'm actually going to put my helmet on. We're going to take you on a ride and we're going to show you how it performs. Okay, I'm all mounted up. Now, I have it in level 2 here. I like to use the throttle to get going. You just power it on up here on your handlebars, and you can adjust these. Like I said, you can find the right position for you. Actually, I'm gonna bring them up a little bit. That's a little too high. Yeah, right there, good. Right there's good. Nice, comfortable, upright riding position, and let's do this. So I'm in level 2, like I said. And the really cool thing about these fat tires is honestly how stable it is. And we can get going pretty quick on here. So once we hit a straightaway here, I'm gonna take it up a notch and we'll go ahead and put this into level 5. And you can see we really take off. Going 14. And even on these turns, stay nice and balanced. All right. Now, we're gonna climb a little hill right here. Oop. And then we're gonna make our way onto some off-road terrain. Okay, here we go. Nice thing is a lot of people might be out of town for the 4th of July. All right, so I can do just throttle only and we can make it up this hill. Now the cool thing about these fat tire e-trike motors is they have a lot of torque. So they're great for going uphill. They have more torque than a standard tire e-trike. So I'm still going 10 miles an hour and we're climbing this hill. Now, if I let off the throttle and I switch to pedal assist, we can obviously go even faster up this hill. Now we're going closer to 11 miles an hour. And I'm 230 pounds, 5'10". You can see I exerted like no energy. Okay. So now that we're up at the top, I'm gonna go ahead and shift down a little bit, level 3. And we are gonna make our way through here and go to some off-road trails. Now you can also see we can easily fit on the sidewalk. If you're using it as a mobility device, we got some blockages here, so let's go ahead and come down off the sidewalk here. Alrighty. So if you are using it as a mobility device, you shouldn't have a problem riding on the sidewalk in your neighborhood or city. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go up into the off-road terrain here, and I'm gonna take it nice and slow through here so we can stay nice and stable. Okay. Okay. All right, one thing I wanted to point out as well is this is our production sample, has a front hub motor, but all the ones live on the website now have the rear mount motor. So you're gonna get better traction on the off-road terrain, especially uphill. So let's go ahead and go for a little ride here. And you can see by just using the throttle how I can power through this. And I'm gonna turn my pedal assist up to 5. We're gonna blast through. Little divot here. Now this is really, really bumpy, but you can still see we've got stability. Now, it is a little hard when you can see I'm like basically got my wheels inside of a crevasse. Oh, like that. So let me go ahead and turn my assistance level down actually. There we go. That's a little more manageable. And we're actually riding on an angle here, which is not really ideal for a trike. But again, we're just trying to demonstrate the stability. If you can avoid it, you don't want to ride on sloped surfaces. All right, much better. Okay. Now this is actually pretty loose packed sandish right here, which is typically not easy to stay stable on. Okay, so right here we've got a little bit of a pump track. You can see with the bumps. I'm just gonna ride over them and show you guys how stable we are. Now, am I gonna fly over these things? No. But I think the point is just to show you with these. Now this is a big, big dip right here. Just to show you how we can get through that. And I'll go ahead and come back towards you. Now again, this one, I'm gonna ride over here because that takes a serious dip. There we go. All right. Cool, we're gonna just traverse one more hill right here just to show you how easily we can get up here. And I'm in level 3, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn up to level 5. Now, if you guys can see, this is a pretty substantial hill here as well. And I'm just gonna go up. And again, really, really powerful motor. Exert almost no effort. You don't really need level 5 assistance on this unless you plan on going up serious hills like I was. So I'm gonna demonstrate just coming back up this hill. I'm gonna ride down there and then yeah, you guys can see me take on this little trail here. Again, we've got mechanical disc brakes. Pick up some steam going downhill. Up to 17 miles an hour. Beautiful trail here, it really is. All right, we're gonna turn around and head back. Make a U-turn. Okay, put it back into level 5. Okay, you can see that hill there. Okay, here we come. Now again, I've got it into 5 assistance. I still have it in gear 7, but this is pretty steep, so I'm gonna start shifting down, okay? Make it easier on myself to pedal, all right? So this is quite steep, all right? Now I'm down into gear 1, okay? And keep pedaling. Now again, with the rear mounted motor, you're gonna get much better traction. This is a severely steep hill, and we still did it. And I'm not tired. Now again, the rear mount version you would be purchasing would be much better traction. All right, let's start our journey home. Now this is some pretty loose packed gravel right here. Oh, you know what? And I'm still in gear 1. Let's go ahead and increase my gears. All right, this is a little bit of a predicament here. We got a nice little, I'm gonna cruise over to this side. There we go. A lot of uneven terrain here. Oh. Now, speed management on a trike is very important to stability, making sure how you regulate your speed and slow down and speed up to keep yourself from tipping over. Something that you'll get better at with time. I don't know. Okay. Whew. Now the other thing is, I feel really stable on the downhills, again with the 4-inch wide tires. And taking turns like this when you're coming down a hill, gotta be careful, but again, super stable. So I'm gonna punch it up and just hit the throttle and see how fast we can go here. So we're going 14. And I'm just gonna keep the throttle all the way down as we enter this curb to show you also how cushiony it is with the fatter tires. And again, I came in hot there. Still really stable. And I can take this turn. Still stable. And I brake easily and safely. So, Easy Transit fat tire, compact, easy to transport, also super stable, and lots of cargo space as well. If you want to find out more about it, don't forget it's linked in the description below. Any other questions at all, please comment below or reach out to us, the team at 630.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, also, we offer a 30-day test ride your e-trike policy. If you don't love it in the first 30 days, send it back. No questions asked, no money out of your pocket. We're also going to warranty everything for the first year. Anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor. Also, if you want to come out for a test ride, we're here in San Clemente, California at 1046 Calle Recodo Unit K. Come test ride any of our e-bikes or e-trikes before you purchase to ensure you're making the right choice. Also, join our community. We have a Facebook group called 630 Pedalers. There's thousands of members in the group. Join before you purchase to talk to existing riders to ensure you're making the right choice. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, and finally download the app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey or experience. Enjoy the ride.